I was a truck driver and I hit a road cut and it snapped something in my back. I went in to see their doctor. He blamed it on the polio I had 55 years ago. So then they canceled my claim. When they cut you off, it's thank 2 weeks notice, go find something else to live on. That's the way they deal with it. After you pay into it now for 40 years, you know. I had nothing. I had to go on welfare. If it wasn't for my family and my friends, I'd have starved to death. I fought with them for a year and got nowhere. Compensation didn't want anything to do with what I was saying until I got a hold of Mr. Van Dyke. The way he explained it to me, we shouldn't have even had to appeal. I said, it's cut and dry. You were working, yes. You got hurt at work, yes. What's going on? You know, like, but that's not the way the system works. And this tolerance thing they pull on you. They give you a scale from 1 to 10 and they say, how's your pain level, boy? You know? The first time they caught me on that, I give them a number. The second time I said, I can't answer you because you don't know my scale. I said, did you ever break a finger? Or what would you do if you broke a finger? Go to the emergency. What would you do, she says. I said, I'd go to the store and get a popsicle. So she looks at me like I'm crazy. Why would you do that, Mr. Waddell? I'd eat the popsicle, put the sticks on my finger, tape it up, and go back to work, because that's my tolerance. I've had just about every bone in my body broke at one time or another. And she hasn't even had one bone broke, and she's going to tell me I'm scamming? How would she even know? You know? Like, I didn't have to work a day in my life. I went to work because I wanted to. I could have been pensioned off at 18 years old. They tried to make me, okay? So I'm not scamming anybody. And if I could go to work, it's a lot easier than sitting here. You know what I mean? This is the difference between me and most people. I've dealt with doctors since I was 13 years old. I've had 40 operations. I got 1,000 stitches, 5 pounds of steel in me, okay? This is all before the compensation fight. When I went to their doctor and he blamed it on polio, I knew he was wrong just because of what I've been through and working with polio for 40 years, 50 years. But the average guy that just gets hurt doesn't know any better. The doc says, okay, this is what caused it. They walk home and suffer the rest of their life. This is the aggravating part that I have. People need to know that there's a guy out there that can do this kind of stuff and then will do it. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have got nothing. Nothing at all. You can't fight these people by yourself. They care less about you than the ants on the floor. I would still much sooner be working. The hardest thing to do in the world is nothing. Remember that. Remember that.